And now to a story that has Nigeria's history books buzzing. Former DSS Assistant Director Dennis Amakere has broken his silence in a new book narrating the final moments of the late military ruler, General Sani Abacha, revealing that Abacha died of cardiac arrest during an intimate encounter at the Aso Rock Guest House at approximately 4:05 a.m. on June 8, 1998, in the book titled DSS at 40, My Journey Behind the Shield. Amakere reveals that he personally interrogated the young woman involved, a pharmacist who fled Aso Rock that night, and her first words to him were unforgettable. She said, "I did not kill him. He died on top of me." He died on top of me, Dr. Abati. I mean, Amakere's account, directly... Please go ahead. This is a serious story. I mean, I was just about to say that, his account contradicts all of the stories that we have seen, whether he died of an apple and all of those poisoned apples or Indian girls. But he's insisting that the pharmacist's testimony remains the definitive account of what happened that night. Yes,
okay, very quickly, I'm sure you all know Mr. Dennis Amakere.
Yes.
He's been on this show many times, but he recently, I think last month, released a book, the book you are referring to. It's a 344-page book of 26 chapters. And it was in chapter 17 of that book that he talks about the month of death.
Yes.
How, death changed the history of Nigeria. And the main substance is what you have just referred to, where he was talking about the true account of Abacha's death. I think that's from pages 247 to page 257. Now, he was countering the account of Major Mustafa, who had said that his boss died after he had a handshake with a certain foreign official. And that by 5 a.m. the following day, he had become, sick and then he died subsequently. And he argues in that book that what Major Mustafa was trying to do was to cover up his boss. But that what actually happened is that General Sani Abacha died on active military duty in one of the guest houses of the presidential villa. Because I assumed that whatever he was doing in the guest house would be part of the assignment as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. But the detail is that he had bought an SUV for a girlfriend. Yeah. And then the girlfriend came with her pharmacist sister to go and say thank you to the CEC. And then they were taken to the guest house. Yeah. Then the main girlfriend left. The pharmacist sister, these sisters from hell, I think Mr. Amakere should have disclosed the identity in that book as a lesson for other women. The pharmacist stayed behind. And then whatever, in the course of cockadry, of active commander-in-chief assignment, she said she noticed that the head of state of Nigeria was no longer breathing. Yeah. So she now found a way of escaping from the place. They've got her a car. She said, the head of state said, you should give me a car. She went back to Hilton, Transcorp Hilton. And then immediately she got there, she told her sister, by 7 a.m., she was already in an aircraft to Lagos. When she got to Lagos, they discovered later that the head of state had died. Yes. Major Mustafa now said, who was the last person with the head of state? So that was when the manhunt began. Right. At the time, Mr. Dennis Amakere was Director of Intelligence, Operations and Intelligence at the DSS Command in Lagos. That was how he came into the picture. They went and arrested the woman somewhere around Ojudu or Ogudu. And now he was the person that interviewed her. And that was when the woman said, I didn't kill him. He died on top of me. Interpretation. Head of State General Sani Abacha died on active duty within the proximity of the presidential villa.
What is that? What duty of what?
National assignment.
No, Commander-in-Chief can give himself any assignment. So this is the clarification.
What he's saying,
this is the clarification.
I'm watching it all.
What is the duty?
This is the clarification that Mr. Amakri has given, and that this should lay to rest all these speculations about Apple. That it wasn't Apple.
Yes.
It wasn't handshake.
Yes.
It was a 430 incident while the head of state Abacha was attending to other urgent matters of state interest.
I know.
He died fighting for Nigeria.
Come on, really?
He died
This is the DSS. This is his account. At the end of the day, it's his
Dr.
account.
Abati,
But I have a copy of the book, I must say, and I've gone through it. My father was actually in the book too, so I know he actually called me to say that my father's name appeared in the book. So I do have a copy of his book, and I have interacted with Mr. Makary himself. So this is his account, and
exact account.
It is exactly
I have a copy of the book too. I read it. Please, in honor of the active national service, I salute.
Abacha died on active duty, according to
yes.
Dr. Abati.
That's